This is a live, but this is kind of like an announcement kind of situation. So there's no gonna be any like banners or anything like that. I will apologize because I don't know if the microphone is picking it up, but I do have a fan like very close to me, so I don't know if there's any like wind sound getting picked up. I know the fan that I had to put towards the computer don't that barely has any sound, and is not blowing towards the microphone, so that one is not going to be a problem. This might be a problem, but okay, glad that you can only hear me. Okay, so this is I this is a situation. It is 7 p.m. Eastern time and it's still 90 degrees here in Puerto Rico. It is getting it's getting increasingly hotter, like so hot that I had to put a fan towards the laptop because the laptop was overheating. Um, because of it, I don't spend that much time here because I don't want to um cause any like problem to my computer who the computer is already on the older side. So I don't want to not have a computer. And it's been hot enough that I've already got like, when you're charging your phone and it gets too hot that you get the notification that it's not gonna charge until the temperature of the phone lowers. I get that daily. So, uh, I also had to like stretch the use of my phone because I cannot constantly, especially during the day, I cannot charge it because it's not really gonna charge for too long before it overheats too. Uh, Thankfully, I haven't gotten the notification that is like dangerously hot. And the few times that I got that, I had to like pop the phone in the freezer. Um, it gets very hot here. So, and I remember this has been a struggle for the past 2 summers. That is like on and on. Also, July was still a month and 3 weeks or 2 weeks ahead. I'm sorry. Um, but July is the official start of hurricane season here. And honestly, is a headache having to be constantly like so much paying attention to be like, okay, can I stream? Can I not stream? And even on the days that I can stream, and then like hour before a power outage, and that I can control yet. We are, when I say we, is me and my brother. We are looking into what will be the cause of um rewiring the house because the house has all wire, like the original wire, and is not going to be able to withstand any air conditioning, like any of that, let alone connect solar panels to have an alternative power source. So we're dealing with that. We're still waiting on like people to come in and look so we can see how much is going to cost, how much money for the like all the equipment and tools and things like that. Um so I and if you follow me on Twitch, you pretty much have seen for the lack of notification that I haven't even streamed there. Um so I'm gonna do a hiatus for the summer. I will try if there is a nice night that it's not really hot, that we get kind of like a breather, which is very strange in the summer. I may do a pop-up stream, but I will, I don't like put your hopes on that or anything like that. Cause I don't see it happen. So I was like, instead of just doing a community post of being like, I canceled the stream and I canceled the rest of summer, I was like, might as well just come in and just literally tell you guys, hey, this is what happening. It's like, it's very hot. I don't want to lose my computer to extreme heat. Um, Also, it's gonna get really close to hurricane season, so the high temperatures are already causing power outages. Adding hurricane season to it is an additional stressor. I also am finding my groove in balancing work, writing, and taking care of my mom. Um, so and just balancing everything. Um, and just we're still having to like I'm now working with one of her specialists to check on a few things to see what's gonna be the procedure for or if, like there's so many pieces, moving pieces, and I'm just like I need to take off things up my plate. And sadly, a lot of the things that I have, a lot of my mom's care happens kind of like between these hours, like 7 to 10. It's not constant, like I'm not doing my responsibility for caring for my mom all the way from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., but it's like dinner happens around that time, kind of like um some of like early getting ready her to sleep happens at time, giving her meds happens at time, like all of that thing to slowly get her set up for sleep happens in that bracket. So it's very, very difficult for me to stream at that time. Hence why you have not seen me in any of my friends' streams. I will just be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's just like and my brain is like, why am I gonna be here? It's just there. It's just like I'm not gonna be able to like have a conversation and enjoy their company because I'm just gonna be constantly going back and forth. Um, so yeah, if you see none of these casual streams up until June are up, I deleted all of them. And hopefully I will be back in fall. Um, Depending on the temperatures, it might be October, it might be November. So it might be once the the time change in the US happens again or before, I don't know. It's very much temperature wise and season wise. Usually, hurricane season ends by November. So, yeah, it might be late fall, early winter kind of situation. And I might have to do that summer hiatus until this house is fully um AC ready kind of thing. Um so I kind of like I do apologize. I do kind of like feel bad that I'm not gonna be like hang out with you guys. I am definitely spending a bunch of time like offline. I have even purchased this is kind of like you-ish. I have purchased some blank notebooks. This one is decorated, the other ones are not. They are just blank page, and they are in the they're in the that Japanese bound technique where it lays completely flat. There we go. And I got four of them. Cause I have I got a writing journal, I got a reading journal, I got a gaming journal because I might not be online, but I am gaming a lot more just to have some leisure, self care, turn off the brain kind of thing for me. And I have a media journal, so any like TV series, podcast, documentary, long YouTube videos that I see that I want to like journal about will be here. So I got them um earlier this month, and I am slowly kind of like decorating them and using them and enjoying not being online too much and just just as just living life as best as I can. I will definitely miss you guys. I do know, I did see that the building a indie pen name all the way from the ground up is the one that won both in the community post and the reel. And I've been slowly working on that. I actually kind of like in the process, I want to be further along before I start releasing. I might do a hybrid of some of the things will be lives, like a live stream, so people can ask questions right there and there. And obviously they will live as replay, and people can ask questions in the comments, and I will answer them there. Um, and then some of them might just be very like short vlogs if I can have the time to do that, but they will be pretty short because I don't have a lot of time to edit videos. Again, I still have like two or three videos of like things that I have learned as a baby indie author that I have not been able to edit. That's why they're not out. Um, so, so yeah. Um, but probably that's gonna happen a lot later. Probably the later half uh, of the year. Um, Mom is good-ish, and I say good-ish because we still need the her primary doctor to come and do the every quarter visit and see if anything has changed. If we I also need to consult a few things with the doctor. So day to day, if you ask her, she's like okay, she's good, she's comfortable. But like health wise, I'm not 100% sure because I'm not a doctor. Um, and they already did labs, already sent those to the doctor, and we shall see. Uh, we're doing everything that we can. So she lives comfortable and quality of life for however many long years she wants to stay with us. At the end of the day, is not in our hands how long she slash God wants her to be here. So our job as her children is to provide the best care that we can at the moment. So that's where we at. I again I do apologize that this is not the stream that you probably were hoping for. Um, And I, in the back of my head, I know I shouldn't be apologizing. Um, I'm kind of like apologizing because I'm also, you guys, like JC says, you guys will miss the streams. I will also miss the streams, but I have to be realistic and be like, what are the things that you can let go compared to the other things that you can't, to avoid getting burnout, getting sick? Because if I get sick, no one can take care of my mom. So I had to really prioritize myself. So we shall see. Probably if I ever do streams, they might probably be on Twitch because I don't know, they're just easier to set up. Um, there's not a lot of things that I need to do in the back end, like StreamYard to like schedule them and things like that. Um, I don't know. I don't know, but I also have not streamed there in so long that I just it might not happen. Uh, cause again, I am not here during the day because it's just pretty hot. So and I don't want to like cause any more stress on the computer. So, um, if there's any good time to have notifications on for this channel or the Twitch channel, it will be now. Because then you will get a notification if whenever I find time and temperature, mostly temperature, that would allow me to do a live. Um, the problem not necessarily is the live, is that what I use and what usually everyone uses, whether is a timer on YouTube or what I do that I use Spirit City, or any other, it requires an additional thing running from the on the laptop on top of running the StreamYard, on top of whatever document I have up, whether it is Word, Scrivener, or Google Docs. So it's at the very least three things the computer is running, and it gets pretty hot. Um, so yeah. This is not an easy decision, but something that it has to be done, and I I always like to be very like transparent and very honest with you guys and just be like, I'm just gonna go and straight up, you know, tell you. Um, I consider all of you friends and part of that writing group and writing community. And I know you guys are rooting for me the same way I root for you guys. And this is the least that I can do is to like tell you. Um, all the reasons why I have to make this decision. Um, thank you so much. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you all are doing well, that it's not as hot at your area as it is in mine at the very moment. Granted, I'm in the tropics, I'm in the Caribbean. This is expected. It's just so damn uncomfortable. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am also rooting for all of you with pom-poms and all, and confetti and music and all that. So hopefully everything goes well. I do know our friend JC does has a release in June. I don't quite remember the day, but I know it's June. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully there will be a community post about her book with links that I can go and um share June 10th. Great, awesome, love it, love it, love it. So it will be a happy release day and a happy birthday for JC all in one. So be on the lookout for when I can share the post that she would eventually make with all the links and things like that, so you can grab the book. Um, and yeah, I will probably see you guys around, probably in chats mostly. Um, and hopefully we will see each other sometime during the summer. Not 100% sure again. I'm hoping for something. We shall see. Oh, you're very welcome. You have worked really hard for that release, so you should totally celebrate it. Um, love you too, JC. Love you all. Thank you again. I'm gonna go ahead and bid you all adieu. Um, Usually there's someone else streaming around this time. Let me see. Sometimes it shows up on my feed and sometimes it doesn't. I have realized that YouTube has unsubscribed me from a few channels and I got angry when I realized it. So I might be looking for the few people that I know are streaming around this time or close to this time. And if I don't see them on my subscription feed, probably is because the YouTube's, yeah, probably they did that. Um, yes, Jenna the Soul is streaming. Um, Here we go. We got the link. Thank you so much, JC. Hi, I got a beef with YouTube. Thank you so much. I love you and adore you all. Thank you for understanding, for all the well wishes for me and my mom. I really hope that I can see you at least once during the summer. We shall see. Um, but definitely I will try to be in a few chats here and there. Um, but again, I'm kind of like enjoying not being online, just like watching things, enjoying other people's art and or reading other people's words and just, writing about journaling about it and just have my thoughts and maybe um maybe have a doodle here and a little abstract paint here and there. Um, so yeah, uh, I'm gonna go. I cannot stress this. I am procrastinating saying goodbye. I'm definitely procrastinating saying goodbye. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the end stream. I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we will see each other at least once in the summer. If not, I'll see you guys in fall. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great rest of your weekend. And to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. You have done the best that you can with what you have. And hopefully your kids are grateful for all of you, for everything that you have done for them. And if they're not, then that's their loss. Have a happy weekend, everyone. Bye. Bye.